by the fact that you're here, you're showing your leadership in the Italian-American community, and it's time that we really have to come together as a people. I want to make something very clear. Jersey Shore was the straw that broke the camel's back, as far as I'm concerned. We've been dealing with these issues now for over 30 years, so this is nothing new for us. But this show has really reached a point that we have to come together as a people. For years we've been trying to stake our claim as Italian Americans in society. Our grandparents and great-grandparents arrived on these shores. Most of them came 125 years ago. And they came basically to have a better life for their children and their grandchildren. They worked hard. They were treated like garbage. They were discriminated against all over the place. The police, the government, the workers. I mean, they were treated like real garbage, but they persevered. And they've reached successes in life. We stand second to none in our accomplishments in America as Italian Americans. We lead in the arts, the sciences, medical, agriculture, architecture, sports. And yet, all those accomplishments get thrown out the window when we have Hollywood, the media, press, constantly coming out with these barrage attacks on our community. We can no longer stand by as a people and allow it to continue. We have a lot of fantastic groups out there, and they're all doing very good work. We have the Sons of Italy, Unico. I mean, the names go on and on and on. The problem is, and it is a problem, we're all moving, trying to reach the same goal, but we're all going in different directions. And we're just not hitting the mark. You know, it took Italy over 1,000 years to become a country. We don't have 1,000 years to become a community. And we have to get our act together. When I sent out the email, I urged everyone, leave your egos out the door. Leave your dislikes and leave your disagreements out the door. We're here now to try to bring together all Italian American leaders to all be moving in the same direction to put an end to this negative stereotyping of our community. It has to come to an end. You know, our children, our grandchildren, are finally graduating from prestigious colleges and universities. They're getting masters. They're getting jobs. They're reaching high positions in jobs, but they're still not getting that brass ring. And I honestly believe, and I say this all the time, you know, people tell us all the time when we try to fight these issues, whether it's Jersey Shore, Shock Tales, Sopranos, we're thin-skinned. We have to develop a thicker skin. It's only a show. It's only a movie. It's only an article. You want to know something? It's not. It's not. These shows are holding us back. These shows have held us back. I'll give you an example. If there's a position in a law firm to be partner, senior partner of a law firm, and it's between an Italian-American and a non-Italian-American, and both candidates have equal credentials, equal in every way, marks, experience, everything. When those partners sit down and try to determine which person's going to get that position, in their minds, it has to be, can we afford to go with the Italian-American who might possibly have some organized crime connection, who might possibly make us look bad with all the negative stereotyping that's out there, and lo and behold, the Italian-American don't get that job. And this has been going on. Now, we work very hard. You know, our ancestors came here to give us a better life. And we've all done that. I think every parent, when they have children, they strive to give their children more than what they had. I mean, speaking for myself, I have 2 children. Both of them graduated colleges. Both of them have masters. They're professionals in their own right. They don't agree and they don't subscribe to Jersey Shore or to any of the other negative shows that are out there. Now, Jersey Shore is the thing that brought us all together, and we can't lose focus of that. However, I don't want to dwell on Jersey Shore. We all know it's a problem. Everybody in this room knows that Jersey Shore is a problem. Everybody in this room knows that we've been discriminated against for a long time. We all know that. So I don't want to dwell on that. What I really would like to do is try to come up with a plan that we have to develop to move in the same direction and start fighting this negative stereotyping. Now, I keep on hearing we have to be careful. I keep on hearing we may be sued. We may be attacked. You want to know something? Want to sue? Sue. We have to learn from the other groups that have successfully fought negative stereotyping of their groups. We have to become like the Jewish community and the African American community that nobody steps on anymore because they fight. They don't stand behind. They're not afraid. And unfortunately, if you want to be a leader, you have to be willing to stick your head up there and possibly get it shot down. That's part of being a leader, and that's part of planning a fight. Now, we normally send letters out, and groups have done some wonderful things with Jersey Shore. Sons of Italy, Unico, they've managed to get 5 sponsors to no longer sponsor the show. But they got 5 more that came back on. So now what our job has to be is to get these new sponsors off and send out a very strong message that anybody that sponsors a show like this is going to hear from us. You know, I'm amazed that the New York Times, which is a newspaper that's known for being the first ones to attack discrimination and bigotry, and yet they had the audacity to praise Jersey Shore. I don't have to tell you, if Jersey Shore was negative to anybody else, they would be the first ones attacking it. But with us, we don't count. Where are our elected officials? Where are our elected officials? If Jersey Shore was the shore about greedy Jewish bankers or criminal black drug dealers, elected officials would be falling over their feet to get to that microphone to denounce it. Yet, I haven't heard peep from our elected officials, except Diane Savino, and the elected officials in Jersey have been fantastic. But in New York, except for State Senator Diane Savino, our elected officials have been quiet on this issue. And why are they quiet? Because they know we're not a unified community. Now I'm going to say something that may scare some of you. The last time our community was unified, where we really did make a difference, was in the 1970s, when we had the Italian American Civil Rights League. And for the first time, we managed to get 50 to 100,000 people in Columbus Circle to fight discrimination. True, the leadership was wrong, but the focus was right. We haven't had that unity. We haven't had that unity in all these years. And let's start a dialogue after this. But if we leave with nothing else today, we have to leave with a sense of unity.